Hello and welcome to Nubian Queen Talk. I am your host, Queen Yolanda Mitchell. Today I wanted to discuss the topic about not stopping doing what you're doing. Do not stop doing what you're doing. I know many times that, we have things in life that we encounter, experiences, things that take place. And like we have this, coronavirus going on. And a lot of people have found themselves not working, being unemployed, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Listen, go back to your passion. I'm here to tell you to go back to doing the things that you used to do. And in the process of it all, you'll find yourself being happy. You'll find yourself being excited. You'll find yourself loving life again. I don't know if y'all can tell, this is like the month of September. This is a new season that we're in, and I can feel the winter time coming in. What are you going to do since the season has changed? What are you going to do since the next month is getting ready to roll in? We're talking about October and November, December. These are the cold winter months, as well as we got so much going on in this world. So what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Since the season is changing, not only has our season changing, but things have changed in your life. About your job, about family, about the things that you used to do. What are you going to do? So I am here to encourage you, to tell you, don't stop doing what you love doing. Anything that you love doing, pick it back up if you stop doing it. If you stop doing the things that you love, stop ministering, stop playing basketball, stop creating shirts, and stop making videos. Whatever you stop doing, start back doing. And listen, if you start doing what you love to do, you won't be looking at nobody else when they doing things, and you won't be envious and jealous of them. Have you seen somebody since you started doing new stuff? For those that have started doing new stuff, as soon as you started doing something new and it started being productive and it started working and you are starting another life and you're not in all that other rigmarole, you're not in all of the foolishness and carrying on, you're about doing what you're doing, and then people starting to be jealous. The reason why they are jealous is because they are envy of the fact that you're bold enough to do the things that you do, that you love doing, and you're good at it. You are anointed for it. You do it with ease, and you're happy, and they're not. The reason why they are not happy is because they are no longer doing the things that they love to do. And if you find yourself being a little envious or jealous or upset or kind of looking at somebody sideways because they're doing something, that is probably because you supposed to probably have been doing the very same thing that they're doing, but they're just successful at it. And you could have been further along had you had not stopped doing what you supposed to have been doing. I know that was a lot, and I didn't breathe in the process, but that was a lot. That was a lot. They're doing something that you started doing, but you stopped because things started happening in your life. Family issues, family emergencies, things happening with your children. You probably found yourself without a job, or you probably left your job, going through things in your ministry, going through just stuff in life. Maybe you might have injured yourself. Listen, when things start to happen in your life, you got to shift and shake along with that thing. You got to learn how to make it do what it do. You find yourself without a job, go ahead and make a YouTube channel. You're sitting around the house doing nothing anyway. You might as well do something sitting at home. If you cannot find a job, start YouTube and start looking for jobs that you can do. A call center, receiving phone calls at your house, so you don't have to leave your house. You can still make money while you're sitting home. There are things that you can do, okay? And you probably love working at a call center. Maybe you're not meant to be an entrepreneur. You see what I'm saying? There's things for you to do. So when the season begins to shift and change, you change with it. But whatever it is that you love doing, do it. Do it. There are many of things out there and platforms for everybody. If you say, I just love ministering to people and encouraging them. Well, if you are on a call center and somebody's calling you and they're upset because their bill is high, or phone bill didn't act right, cable bill, or whatever it is, minister to them. Just say, I think that everything is going to work out. I'm going to do my best to work with you on this and see what I can do for you. And, sometimes it's apologizing, even though it's not your fault that this stuff is messed up for them. Apologize. And they may still even be upset, but maybe you've done something to ease them just a tad bit. When they get from being upset, maybe they'll think about what you said They'll think about it. But I'm just saying, and going back to what I was saying before about doing things that you love doing. When you do things that you love doing, you find yourself happy. You find yourself being fulfilled. You find yourself being excited about life. You get up again with a different vibe, listen, this is something I just hot off the press. It's just something I just thought about. When you're doing something that somebody else wants you doing, it will drain you. You know you go on that job and you work, you really don't want to be there. You don't like being there. And every time you get off from work, you're so tired, exhausted. You're saying, I'm going to go home and take me a shower. I'm going right to bed. No, you don't. You don't even go to sleep. You don't even go to bed. You know why? Because you're no longer doing something that somebody else wants you doing. You get home, you say, this is what I love. I'm home in the comfort of my own home. And I love doing this. Love being home. Finally doing something that I want to do. You find yourself with energy. That's why you have to do the things that you enjoy doing. Because when you do something that you enjoy doing, it don't matter how long, how many hours you put in that thing. You just don't seem to be tired. Now, if somebody else was doing it for you, they doing an hour or two of it because God did not call them to that. He called you. He will sustain you. He will supply you. He will give you the energy that serves you. Feel so excited about it, and other people can't keep that up. They can't do it because they're not called to it. But He will call you to do that. And I'm Nubian Queens. I'm part of Nubian Queens Women's Empowerment Movement. There is a lot of things that is involved with Nubian Queens, and it's a lot of work involved in it. But because God has placed me in that position, I love doing things. Empowering women, encouraging women. And when I see them doing something big and huge, I feel like, you know what? They doing something better than me, making more money than I. I'm happy and excited about it because I know somebody. I don't want to be attached to a bunch of people that are broke, busted, disgusted, depressed, frustrated, oppressed, worn down, broke down, frustrated with life. I want to be around some people that are doing something. And if they're doing better than I am, and I know them, we're connected to one another. And if we're not connected, I want to figure out how I can get connected to you so I can figure out how I can get where you are. Help me out here. And if somebody comes to me and asks for help, I'm going to help them out the best way I can. I'm going to be enthused and excited about it because somebody wants to do something productive, good, positive in this world. And I will be excited about it. I love being connected with people that are doing something in life, especially women. And we're loving each other, celebrating each other, talking good about each other, encouraging each other, peppering each other up, and communicating with each other and confiding in one another. I love that. I love it. I love it. You have to find that thing that you love to do. And when you love to do it, the time that you put in it, I'm telling you, if you do it, you will love it. You will love life all over again. It's almost like you'll wake up with a new sense of vibrance, a new sense of life, a new sense of perspective about life. You will enjoy God. You will enjoy doing the things of God. You will enjoy talking about God. And I tell you what, when you start doing things that you ain't never done before and doing things that, that God have called you to do, you're going to pray to God a whole lot more. You're going to pray a lot more. You're going to go to God a lot more. You're going to repent a lot more because you're going to be in such a humble state because you're trying to find, God, what you want me to do? God, I don't know what I'm doing. I need you. And so you'll find yourself praying to Him a whole lot more and doing things that God has put in you to do. He's created you to do because He's created all of us to be in a leader type position. He didn't make us and create us to be over man. He did. I don't know what that said in the Bible. But if God put you in a position where you can be a help to man, I can see that. He gave us rule and authority over this earth, of animals and creatures and things like that. But if He put you in a position where you can help somebody, help them. Help them get to a better place. I can guarantee you, when you take out the time to help somebody, eventually they're going to come back to you. Somebody going to come back to you and tell you thank you. But they ain't going to only just tell you thank you. They're going to bless you. You hear me? It was in the Bible when Jesus was walking the earth and doing what He do best, okay? Do what He was created to do. When He healed the lepers, He said, as you go, you will be healed. One came back. Oh, baby. Not only he come back to tell him thank you, but instantly he received his. Sometimes that's what it takes. Will you be that one that go about helping people and being a blessing to them? Because after all, once somebody going to come back and tell you thank you, and they're going to bless your socks off, they're going to tell you thank you. They're going to confirm the reason why you should continue doing what you're doing when they come back and tell you thank you. Because out of all the people that you help, you may get one or two people that's going to come back and say, I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for being there for me. And since you've been there for me and been a blessing for me, and it changed my entire life, I want to now bless you. And it may take 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years for them to come back when they get in a position, but they're going to always remember you because you helped them. That's all I have for now. I pray that whatever I said about you staying in a position and doing what God created you to do, I pray that He has blessed you. I pray that you enjoy this new season that is coming up in your life, and this new change and new era, new way of things. I mean, I feel the winter time. I feel it. I feel it. I feel the winter time coming in. I really don't like the cold, but I feel like it is time to get cozy. It is time to get creative. It is time to lay back and relax and prepare for what's to come, because good things are coming. I know they said here it is in year 2020, vision and all that stuff, and great things have happened in 2020. It opened up our eyes to a lot of things here in 2020. A lot of things happened and shifted in 2020. A lot of riots took place. A lot of jobs and getting off jobs and, dying with COVID. Whatever the case is, getting sick with it or whatever happened in this year, this season, it caused a chain reaction of events that take place and caused things to shift and shake and cause things. It let us know how unprepared we are as well. It let us know that we got to do something different, because in the snap of a finger, this incident may happen again. Then we may be out of a job again. What are you going to do? Do you have a backup plan? Have you put back and saved? And also, I'm going to tell you this. Something the Holy Spirit came to me and told me. He said, as long as you're walking around here acting as if you're rich, when you barely making it, and you're buying those expensive clothes, those name brand clothes, without your own brand, making somebody else rich, you're going to always be poor. We spend so much money on other people without our own brand. We spend so much money making other people rich, and we forget about ourselves. You forget about doing things that we love to do. That person, those name brand shirts that we're wearing, spending all that money on, looking all cute, making them rich. We could be branding ourselves and making things for ourselves, doing things for ourselves, whether it's making candles, selling purses. I've seen all people buying food trucks, making t-shirts, making YouTube videos, makeup, YouTube videos, eating food on YouTube. Who does that? They clowning and making money. Clowning. What is it that you do? And I'm telling you, listen, I'm not finna clowning. It was things that was done years ago. Medieval times, Bible times, clowns was there where they make people just laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. Whatever it is that you are good to do, whether it's being a comedian, a gospel comedian, whatever kind of comedian, come on now, do what you love doing. And it doesn't matter how odd you may think you are, how different you may be. You just got to come out. It is time for us to come out and just enjoy ourselves, enjoy life, and just be different and not care about what other people have to say. And them same people that are talking are people that's not busy. Because if you got enough time to run your mouth and watch and study me, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You got too much time on your hands. I do not have time to be studying someone else. You're not even worth studying anyway. Because you're not doing anything productive. And then how far along have you gotten in life? If you see that a lot of people that are doing something, everybody have something to say about them, they're so busy they don't have time to talk about other people. People who are busy doing something, they just don't have time to think about other people. They're thinking about big things. They're thinking about getting their life together, how they can be a blessing to their mother, sister, brother, cousin, aunts, how they can get their family out of out of the hood, out of poverty, out of a certain lifestyle. Their mind is on other things. They don't have time to even think about you as a person. And you don't have time to be studying other people, especially those people who have not gotten anywhere, who's not going anywhere, who don't have anything going for themselves. Get out of that mess. Start thinking on a bigger scale. What can you do for yourself to make yourself better? To make things better for your children. Make things better for your family. Get busy doing what God has created you to do. And it doesn't matter what it is. Because you don't know if it's going to be successful, or if you're going to make it, or if it's going to be good if you don't never put forth an effort, if you don't try. You won't know. You won't know if it's going to be successful if you don't try. You just don't know. You don't know. So start somewhere. Start doing something. King, queen, do something. Start somewhere, okay? So anyway, I'm about ready to go. I just wanted to share this video with you. Do not stop doing what you're doing. And believe in yourself, okay? And you won't have time to be jealous or envious of nobody else. You just won't have time because you'll be busy doing you. Anyway, I love you, kings and queens. Thank you for your time. Thank you for looking at this video. I love you. God bless you. Like, share, subscribe, and press the bell button.